Welcome, thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Sharks going up against the Blue Jays.
Breaking ball, I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged for the out. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics. Across here in the first inning would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
That's a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Nathan Brubaker, the next to hit. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. The throw to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runners at the corners here. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get two runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
That one is hammered right field. This one's got a chance. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done. That kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if...
Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
This one in the air, center field. Sanguillen has this one sized up, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The Sharks have the advantage, 3-0.
Says trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brubaker makes the play, and it's out number 3.
The calls too much, so that's a good thing in this day and age.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Trout to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish. Great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And here it comes. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Gordon around third. He'll score. That holds the runner at second base.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
In the air, right field, Brubaker sizes this one up, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show.
It would be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Base is empty with 2 away. Joe Stoitsiadis getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 5-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels...
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. A nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ruiz. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
There comes the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in game 1 of the NLDS. This one high in the air to left center. Sanguillen on the move. He's got it. And there's one down. Trout. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. He will score. It's 6-1.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Sanguillen makes the grab, and that is that. 1 run on 2 hits, an error, and 1 left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Struck him out looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, Trout. Over to first. That ends the frame. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat.
And the batter now, Roberto Dominguez. Inside, and it hit him.
Instead of fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
First and second, no outs. Ruiz, the next to hit. Dives, and it gets by. Coming home. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 8-1. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lewis on his way over. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's an 8-run lead.
You know, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Line drive. It gets down, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. In this game. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Wide throw, and it gets away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
1 away with a runner at third here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. 1 error and 1 man left. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw.
Man at second. Laser could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily, and that's a double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Off into the seats. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. The run comes in from second. Not in time. He's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Popped up. Lewis on his way in. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. Tag and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will end the inning.
Well, the big no-no right there, even though it was a bang-bang play, we always remember you do not make the third out at third base. They just ran themselves out of the inning.
Two outs. Lined into right. Takes a tumble and he hangs on.
Well, a sigh of relief in their dugout. Stumbled a little bit. If he misses that one, it rolls all the way to the wall. Nice catch to end the inning.
Joe Stoitsiadis getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Inside. And that's ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Orlando Caballero getting loose out there. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second, he wants the cycle. He's in there. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
Yeah, the batter now, Roberto Dominguez. Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 15-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. One of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash.
That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat.
Line to left, and a base hit knocks in a run. In the air, right side. Brubaker makes the play. Runner tags at second. The relay, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Maybe caught that one off.
Well struck left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. In comes the runner from third.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly.
So Sanguillen. 2 on, 2 outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Champions mentality. I'm talking do everything you can to go and get it. It's time to separate the boys and the men that want to win it, or the girls and the women that crush their competition.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.